All right, everyone, get ready because today we are going deep
Deep.
into a world you might not expect.
Yeah.
Procurement and marketing.
Yeah. Interesting combo.
Yeah, it's not just about
Saving money.
saving money, right? It's bigger than that.
Way bigger.
We're talking about how procurement can actually elevate marketing in ways you might not expect. So we're going to look at things like quality, innovation, and even the risk side of things.
For sure. Big time.
All that jazz.
Um.
And our source material today is this awesome piece
Oh, cool.
from Procure for Marketing called
Catchy.
How Procurement Supports Marketing Objectives.
Love that.
Yeah. So get ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Have your minds blown.
Uh-huh. Moments.
Yeah, think about it this way.
Okay.
A successful marketing campaign is kind of like a delicious cake.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Right. And procurement is making sure that we have the best ingredients
Oh, I see.
at the right price to bake that masterpiece.
That's a good analogy.
So have you ever really thought about how those two teams actually work together?
Yeah. Not really.
Well, get ready to discover some seriously cool synergy.
Okay. So, when we picture procurement and marketing, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like we see this, tug of war
Yeah, totally.
between, the budget hawks over here.
Yeah, the bean counters.
Yeah. And then the creative visionaries over there.
Right, two different worlds.
Yeah.
But this article, I think it kind of flips that whole image on its head.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not a tug of war at all. It's more like this
I like to think of it as a dance.
perfectly choreographed dance.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And what I find really fascinating is how procurement has evolved
Okay.
from just squeezing pennies,
Yeah.
to this strategic partner
Right.
that actually empowers marketing to hit those ambitious goals.
So how does that actually work, though? I'm looking at this article. It talks about cost reduction and budget management.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it's not just about, haggling for the lowest price.
Right. It's way more nuanced.
Okay.
It's about this concept called strategic sourcing, which might sound a little jargony,
Sure.
but bear with me. It's basically about finding the best overall value,
Okay.
not just the cheapest option.
So not just the cheapest, the best value.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Imagine, you're building a high-performance race car.
Okay.
You wouldn't just slap on the cheapest tires you could find.
You want the good stuff.
Right. You want tires that deliver performance,
Yeah.
durability, safety,
Yeah.
even if they cost a bit more upfront.
Yeah. Okay.
Procurement applies that same thinking to marketing.
Interesting.
It's about long-term.
The bigger picture.
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're looking at supplier capabilities, understanding marketing goals.
So they have to understand marketing too?
A little bit, yeah, and making sure that everything aligns.
Interesting.
They're digging deep into a supplier's track record, their expertise, even their values,
Wow. That's a lot.
to make sure they're the right fit.
That's like matchmaking.
It is matchmaking
Yeah.
for marketing projects.
I like that.
Yeah, and that leads us to another key area where procurement just shines.
Where's that?
Quality assurance.
Oh,
They're obsessed with making sure everything meets the highest standards.
gotcha.
Think of them as the guardians of quality,
Okay.
protecting the marketing message
I like that.
from anything that could compromise its impact.
They're they're the protector.
They're making sure the marketing engine runs smoothly.
Exactly.
Okay, no hiccups.
No hiccups.
I like it. And speaking of smooth running engines,
Yes.
let's talk innovation.
Let's get into it.
That's where things get really interesting.
This is where the aha moments come in.
This is what I'm waiting for.
Okay. Buckle up.
I'm buckled.
Procurement isn't just about maintaining the status quo.
Right.
They're actively seeking out new ideas and technologies
Oh, wow.
to give marketing that extra oomph, that competitive advantage. So they're not just sitting behind a desk crunching numbers.
No, they're out there.
They're out in the field.
Out in the field, yeah.
Okay.
They're like scouts, always on the lookout,
Okay.
exploring the latest trends, connecting with cutting-edge suppliers,
I like that.
bringing back tools and resources that could just supercharge these marketing campaigns.
So they're finding the cool new stuff.
Yes, exactly.
That makes sense.
For example,
Yeah.
imagine they discover a platform
Okay.
that uses AI
Oh, fancy.
to personalize every customer interaction, or a creative agency that specializes in immersive experiences.
Okay.
They're the ones bringing those game-changing solutions to the table,
Okay. So out in the field, bringing it back, applying it.
bringing the heat.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've talked about the cool stuff. Let's talk about the not so glamorous side of things.
Oh, okay.
Risk management.
Right.
Marketing can be a little bit of a high wire act.
Absolutely. There's risk involved.
Right.
Yeah, and that's where procurement comes in
Okay.
as the safety net.
I see.
They're constantly thinking about potential risks,
Okay.
financial, legal, even reputational,
Reputational, yeah.
and putting measures in place to, mitigate them.
So they're protecting the marketing team from taking risks that could backfire.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're thinking about supplier reliability, ethical sourcing, data security.
All the important stuff.
Yeah, ensuring that every marketing initiative is built on a solid, foundation.
Gotcha. They're asking the tough questions.
Yeah, they're asking the tough questions, pushing back when necessary,
Okay.
and making sure everything is done by the book.
So they're protecting the company's reputation.
They are, yeah.
Okay.
Safeguarding not only the marketing department, but the entire organization.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's bigger than just marketing.
Yeah, for sure.
This is really interesting.
It is.
This is changing how I see procurement.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
Awesome. Okay, so
All right.
let's keep going.
This is good stuff.
Making sure that every campaign, every launch, every customer interaction, it's not just successful, it's sustainable, it's responsible.
It's making me think about, we often hear about these like really innovative marketing campaigns from companies.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to wonder if there's often a really strong procurement team behind the scenes.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
Think about a company like Patagonia.
Okay. Yeah.
They're known for, their sustainability
Right. Huge on that.
and their marketing.
Yeah.
It showcases their values.
Yeah.
But they couldn't do that without a procurement team
Right.
that's equally committed to sourcing those sustainable materials, working with those ethical suppliers.
That's such a good point. So
Yeah.
it's like their procurement strategy is like completely intertwined with the marketing message.
It's all connected.
Yeah.
And it's not just about, these big companies, smaller businesses can benefit too.
Right.
Imagine like a local bakery, right?
Yeah.
Wants to use organic ingredients,
Yeah.
and they want to highlight that
Yeah.
procurement plays a key role in making that happen.
Okay, so we've established that procurement's not just number crunching these days.
Right.
What kind of skills are we talking about here?
So you need to be analytical, right?
Sure.
You got to crunch those numbers,
Makes sense.
make data-driven decisions.
Right.
But also they need to be great communicators,
Okay.
able to build relationships with internal stakeholders, with external suppliers.
So they're kind of like diplomats.
Yeah, diplomats in the world of business.
I like that.
They need to be able to negotiate, right?
Yeah.
Navigate complex contracts and like resolve conflicts.
That's a lot.
That's a lot in a way that benefits everyone.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And what about technology?
Oh, yeah.
I know the article mentioned e-procurement systems and spend analysis software.
Yeah, technology is really changing the game.
Okay, in what way?
So, like e-procurement systems, they streamline the entire purchasing process, right? It's faster, more efficient.
Oh.
Spend analysis software. This gives those procurement teams crazy insights into their spending patterns.
Okay.
It allows them to identify areas for savings.
So they're using data.
They're using data to make smarter decisions.
I like it. And then...
Yeah, and they're also leveraging technology to automate those routine tasks,
Okay.
which frees up time to focus on those strategic initiatives.
Okay, so they're not just like pushing papers around.
No.
They're actually out there making things happen.
Exactly.
This is painting such a different picture of procurement
Yeah.
than what I think most people imagine.
It's not just about cutting costs anymore.
Right.
It's about driving innovation, managing risk,
And the relationship.
those relationships,
Building strong relationships.
which ultimately creates value for the whole organization.
So anyone listening who might be thinking like, okay, this is fascinating,
Yeah.
but why should I care about this?
I would say this impacts every consumer. When procurement and marketing work together effectively,
Yeah.
we get better products, more creative campaigns, even like a more stable economy.
So it's like this
Ripple effect.
positive ripple effect.
Exactly.
Okay, I like it.
I think it just shows how important it is for all of us,
Yeah.
no matter our role,
Right.
to understand how different departments can collaborate to create something really special.
So it's bigger than just those two departments.
Way bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring it back to our listener here.
Okay.
One key takeaway that they should remember from this deep dive.
I would say the most important takeaway is that procurement,
Yeah.
it's not a back office function anymore.
Right.
It's a strategic partner.
Okay.
It plays a critical role
Yeah.
in shaping the success of every organization.
And that success isn't just measured in dollars and cents.
It's more than that. It's about creating value
Yeah,
for customers, employees, the community, everyone.
I like that a lot.
Okay, so we've been talking about all this cool synergy between procurement and marketing, but how does that actually translate into real world results?
Yeah, let's get specific.
Yeah, let's get down to brass tacks.
All right, imagine a company wants to launch a new product line
Okay.
that's aimed at a younger, more eco-conscious audience.
Okay. Very trendy.
Right, so marketing is crafting the message.
The visuals, the vibe, the whole thing.
Exactly, but procurement is right there with them.
Okay, so walk me through that. Where does procurement actually fit into that scenario?
So they're the ones sourcing those sustainable materials,
Okay.
vetting manufacturers who are all about ethical labor practices.
Yay.
They're making sure that the product itself embodies those values that marketing is putting out there.
So it's about aligning the product development with the marketing message.
From the very beginning, yeah, it's a holistic approach.
Okay.
And it goes beyond just the product itself.
Okay.
Procurement might also be involved in finding the right partners for like the launch event, maybe an eco-friendly venue, caterers who use local ingredients.
Okay, yeah.
Even like the swag bags, make them out of recycled materials.
So they're thinking about every touch point
Every single one.
and making sure the whole experience just reinforces that sustainability message.
Exactly. And that attention to detail, it can make a huge difference in how the consumer sees that brand.
Right. Okay, so this is making me think about how important it is for procurement to not just understand the numbers, but the overall marketing strategy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They need to speak the language of marketing, understand that target audience, and just grasp those nuances of the brand identity.
So it's almost like they need to be marketing savvy,
A little bit, yeah.
even if their core expertise is in procurement.
Exactly. And that's why we're seeing this shift
Okay.
towards procurement professionals who are more strategic, more collaborative, more in tune with that big picture.
Right. And this isn't just for product launches, right?
No, not at all. Any marketing campaign.
Give me an example.
Okay, so say a company wants to launch a digital marketing campaign.
Okay. Very common.
Right. Procurement might be involved in picking those ad platforms, negotiating the contracts with influencers, even sourcing the software for those social media analytics.
So they're shaping the whole digital landscape of that campaign.
Exactly. And their expertise, it ensures that the campaign is effective, cost-efficient, and aligned with those company values.
That's amazing. Honestly, this has been such an eye-opening conversation.
I'm glad to hear that.
I think a lot of people, myself included, had a very narrow view of what procurement was.
Yeah, I think that's pretty common.
But as we've seen, it's so much more than just negotiating prices.
Way more.
It's about those strategic partnerships, the innovative solutions,
Yeah.
and just a deep understanding of how to create value for the whole organization.
And for the consumer.
And for the consumer, I think that's a perfect note to end on. So next time you see a really cool marketing campaign, or you see a company that's really committed to sustainability, remember there's probably a really talented procurement team back there making it all happen.
And hopefully this deep dive has given everyone a new appreciation for the crucial role that they play.
Oh, it definitely has. Thanks for joining us on this journey.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, there's always more to discover beneath the surface.